Uh, I'm not close to 100% yet, but it's good to be back and to be around the guys and just see everybody.
How did everything unfold?
I just kind of went home after the season and took a month off and from there in I started working out. Everything was going really well, and I had some issues during workouts. So I just kind of kept quiet, I guess, and just kept going. And then I went up early August and was up around my agent and playing some golf with him there, and I had some issues, and I finally just started telling him about what was going on, and kind of went on from there.
Where are you now as far as health and as far as getting back on the ice?
Well, I'm obviously still a little ways away. I'm gonna take my time here and make sure I'm good. I think on my own fault, I might have came back a little too early last year, so that's my own fault. That's just I guess a hockey player in me just wanted to be around and play hockey in the playoffs. So, right now I'm just going to take it slow here and hopefully being around the guys and getting the help that I need right now, it'll help.
Mark, what kind of issues have you been having?
Well, just some post-concussion things, of some dizzy spells and some tough days, with some things that just every day, stuff that I normally do, I'm having some trouble with. So just got to take care and hopefully everything gets better.
Did that stuff come back at all while you were playing in that Philly series? Did you feel any of that as you were going on there?
I had huge fatigue problems during that series where I think I think when Kretsch got hurt, that really hurt me. Especially I think it was Game 4 when I played 27 minutes. I pretty much should have been sitting with you guys after that. So I didn't really have anything left, but I tried, and but now I know that I guess someone related to me the best, like a doctor did, and he just said, like, I've had knee issues and stuff like that, and you come back a little early, but you just play through it. And I guess with your brain and your head, I guess I learned that that probably wasn't the best thing to do, and this time I just got to make sure I'm ready.
There have been some reports that assume you possibly could be out for the whole season. Is there any thought, or is that any thought to that, or?
I hope not. That's not what I'm looking at, but I'm definitely going to take my time and make sure that I'm 100% in every aspect before I think about playing.
Has that even been discussed at this point, or a thought in your mind that you could miss the whole year?
No, that's definitely not a thought, I definitely want to get back, but like I said, I'm going to take it step by step.
Mark, and all the concussion symptoms that we always talk about, nausea, headache, dizziness, seeing spots, being depressed, how much of that stuff have you got?
I think everything you just kind of summed up there. I've had issues with everything so far, so like I said, I just got to see the doctors, get the help that I need, and go from there.
In that scope, what's the hardest thing to deal with?
Well, you're a tough reporter, aren't you? So, but yeah, probably the depression part. Obviously, that's probably been the toughest. So, that's it.
Mark, combine that with all the trade rumors that went around. I mean, how difficult has this summer been?
Well, I mean, you guys obviously are the media, and a lot of that stuff, comes around. And I was talking to Peter the whole time, and it's part of the business. And I'm a veteran guy. I've been around long enough to know that that's just what people talk about. And I knew that I was going to be here, and this is where they wanted me. It's just obviously with cap, people start putting numbers together, and that's the way things end up.
You said before that you were hurt. You were quoted as saying that. What did you mean by that?
Well, I mean, obviously when you read something like that, you're like, oh, and it just, I mean, I think it was just a comment that came out a little too quick that I was, feelings were hurt, but, it's just part of the business.
Was there anything that helped you get past that, a discussion you had with somebody, or a moment where you kind of turned the page on that stuff?
With the trade rumors?
Yeah.
Just something that happens, like I said, it's not something that I had to lose sleep over, but, it's just part of the business, like I said.
It's never a point where you thought about being somewhere else, is it?
Did
it cause you to?
I mean, once you start reading everything, you start thinking again, but
not that you
at the end of the
that.
day, I know that's why I signed here. I mean, I thought I'd finish here, and I still think I'm going to finish here. So.
Was it part of that because you passed up on UFA and took a more friendly cap hit to stay?
Well, not only that, yeah, just I know on the chance that we have here as a team, with good players and what we've built since Peter's taken over. So, I knew that at the end of the day I was going to be a Bruin.
What's the latest that the doctors have told you, and kind of exactly where you are condition-wise at this point going forward? I mean, you're just sort of resting right now and just waiting for everything to dissipate, or where are you at this point?
I don't know. It's just steps that I'm gonna have to take. You know, I still got to keep seeing them and go from there. That's all I know at this point for that.
Since the end of the season, have you been able to get your skates on, get out, get your heart rate up, or have you been off skates for the whole 3-4 months here?
No, I was skating in late July, I guess, and then into August a bit, and then I just kind of went on a total shutdown again from after that. So since then, I haven't really been.
Feel decent during any of that stretch, maybe at the start?
Skating-wise, yeah, I mean, like I said, I had issues, and I just kept trying to work through them, but when I finally, came out about it, I was just with my agent. He just told me, we got to make sure everything's good. So that's where I'm at.
What is the next step?
Like I said, just seeing the doctors, being around the guys a bit more, and just starting to feel better.
Is there something that they have to say to, if you're feeling this or if you're not feeling this, so we can get you back on the ice?
Well, I mean, I did another one of those. I guess they're impact tests, and I failed that, so that wasn't a good start. But so I just gotta keep doing it. I obviously, and then when I start feeling better, do that again, get a test again, probably, and then I can start training again, and stuff like that. But right now, it's just taking a day at a time, and just hopefully do well.
Is that what's most frustrating about this? Is there really isn't a cure? It's just rest.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I've had I think this is my third concussion. And this was a really bad one. So, just every day, life hasn't been normal. So I want to make sure that that's normal before I start thinking about playing a game. The game. I obviously love the game, and hockey's close to my heart. And right now, I just want to make sure that I'm myself before I think about playing hockey.
With those concussions, have you thought about walking away from the game just for your sake?
Well, I haven't thought about it, but obviously, you wonder, if it happened again, obviously, it'd be bad. But and those are things that I deal with right now, and those are just stuff I got to get over.
Yeah, with all the trade rumors and what you're going through, have you felt the overwhelming fan support of how badly people want to see you in a Bruins uniform?
Yeah, I mean, fans been great to me here, and I love the fans, and that's one of the reasons I re-signed here was because of them and how great they've been to me, and. I just want a chance to play again here and get back out there.
When did you fail that last test that you talked about? Was that recently?
Friday.
Yeah.
Mark, were you
Friday not being yesterday, to clarify. Friday being on the 17th.
Were you nervous at all during the contract investigation with the whole Kovalchuk and yours and all the other ones?
No.
So you just had a good feeling it was going to work out?
Yeah, I just knew everything was legit. I signed for 7 years, planned on playing 7 years, and that's just where it's at.
You talked to any other players that have gone through this to try to get their experiences, get advice from other guys that have gone through these situations?
Well, obviously Bergie, he's helped me out, but just mostly doctors and stuff like that. Those are the guys that I've been seeing the most, and they've been helping me. So.
What sort of things can you do for physical activity? Can you golf? Can you swim?
I don't know. I haven't. Even golf, I've shut that right down. I haven't played much. Played a little bit, but really, just I don't know. That's another step I gotta look at. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So.
Bergie lost weight. He lost his appetite.
Yeah, I unfortunately went a little bit the other way, but with that, yeah. So I still feel good. I mean, when I was training there, I was doing really well. I had a new trainer, and things were going really well, and. Obviously, like I said, there was issues. I didn't even say to him when I was doing stuff. I just tried to work through it, but that wasn't the right thing to do. So, I just hopefully I can start doing something soon.
But you can drive.
Yeah, I can drive. Yeah.
To talk some hockey, what have you thought of the off season? You may have a nice new wing in Nathan Horton.
Yeah, I mean it looks good. I seen him today. He looks really good, and especially his arms. But. I'm excited. Obviously, it's nice to have a scorer like that. And obviously, Luch, he had a tough season last year with injuries, and he's excited too. And so we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But right now, I just want to be myself again.
We're going to take 2 more, guys.
Are you going to stay around Boston now?
Yeah, I don't plan on going too far, but that's the plan right now.
Is it better for you to be around the team, or maybe it might be too hard to be around the team?
Well, I was nervous a bit, obviously, and but the guys are great, so they've been great to me already today, and might help at the end of the day.
Are
you go-
you okay to fly? Would you go to Europe? Or is that-
We haven't touched on that yet, so I don't know.
What about Vermont? You going for that?
I think they're sending me to Acapulco or something like that. Some sun, so no, I don't know yet. I just still haven't talked about that.